We're talking turkey. Hello my friends, today we're talking turkeys. I'm going to take you and show you what it takes to find turkeys. What do you look for? Now let's get to the woods and get to the fields, and I'm going to show you how to find turkeys. Okay, now this is turkey poop, whatever you want to call it. So I'll show you that. Now obviously, if you see turkeys, turkeys are going to be in that area. So what else do you look for? You're going to look for their feeding areas, their tracks, where they roost at night. Let me continue showing you this stuff so you know what to look for. So these here would be turkey tracks. Now let's find more sign. Now this here would be feeding areas. See how it's all disturbed over here? And I'll pan over here just a little bit, and you see it's not turned over. All this has been turned over. So you know the turkeys have been feeding in this area. And this is a cornfield. You can still see we got some snow still. And these are good feeding areas. The farmers usually will spread manure out into these fields, and where there's manure, there's corn and things for them to eat. Let's look for more. Now right here, another thing to look for is feathers possibly. Here's a turkey feather right here. And as I'm sitting here looking at this feather, I actually can hear hen turkeys making squawking noises, and I actually can see some out in the field where I'm standing. They don't know I'm here yet, but I can see them. Now we're going to go into the woods and find their roosting areas. I'll see you in a minute. Now usually they'll roost up and very high in the trees for the most part to protect themselves from predators. So let me show you where there actually would be a roosting area. As you can see, there's a pile here, and there's several other piles right here. So more than likely he was roosting in this tree right here. A nice long beard right there. At this point, I had snuck through the woods and was able to get on the edge of the field. Here's another big group of toms right here. There's a lot of turkeys in this field, a lot of toms. Some of them could be jakes. What they're doing is they're trying to show their dominance. Which one's going to be the breeding male. A tom usually has a full fan. A jake will have the ends of it will be lower and the center will be high. And the beard on a turkey would be shorter on a jake than on a tom. It's usually longer. Now where these turkeys are, it's nothing for a turkey to be able to fly off the roost and land about 60 yards out into the field, if not further. So I would rather work a turkey back to me than have a turkey land too close to me, so that way there you can get set up. So just keep that in mind. Or have them drop short of you. You never want to have them land too close, because you can't get your equipment set up in time. Well, I never have been able to anyway. Now let's say you couldn't find the droppings where they're roosting. Another thing that you can do is right after they roost at night, you can come in with a crow call, a woodpecker, pileated woodpecker call, a goose call, anything to get a turkey to shot gobble. A shot gobble is a loud noise that will trigger a gobble. You can close your truck door and they can actually will gobble off to that. And generally if you get one to gobble, most of the time they all will gobble. You can also get them to gobble first thing in the morning before they come off the roost, and that would give you another indication of where they roosted the night before and where you need to set up in the morning. Well, that looks like it's going to be it. They're heading the other way. They're not. I thought they might roost behind me, but they're not going to. Well guys, that's the video. I hope you guys learned something. I'm not an expert. I've just spent a lot of time in the woods watching turkeys, filming turkeys. This video might have been a little bit shaky. I apologize. I wasn't planning on actually filming turkeys today. Just happened that I was able to get on some turkeys. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.